Hello guys, welcome to the Affairs channel. So today is a banger day, and today I'm going to show you guys a powerful strategy which I use to grow a probably at this probably $800 to $7,000 plus profit. I'm going to drop the screenshot here on the screen so you can see that it's a real account, and I was able to trade the account from $800 to $7,000 plus, catching spike on boom and crash. And today I'm going to show you guys the strategy I use to take the trade. Okay, so stay tuned, watch this video to the end, and also don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are new, like this video, and also turn on your post notification. Anytime we post new strategy, you guys will be aware. Okay, so with that being said, so watch this video to the end so you won't miss any explanation about the strategy. This strategy is very simple, and it's a unique strategy which you can use to trade your small account. So and before we dive into the settings of the strategy, we first talk about how the strategy works, then we dive into the settings. But I'm going to give you guys some tips uh, on the settings we are going to be using. Now here on our main chart, we have these Bollinger Bands right here. So here on our indicator window 1, we have the moving average, which is the red line, and the ADX, which is the black line. And the dot you are seeing right here is a stochastic oscillator dot. Now that is the level we are going to be dealing with. Okay, so uh let's now dive into how the strategy works. Okay, so I'm going to be using this area as an example because you can see we have a lot of spike right here. Now how do you catch this type of spike in the market? Now the first thing you want to pay attention to is that whenever you want to take a trade with a strategy, we always look for where there's a sharp move to the downside, which you can clearly see it right here. Now from the chart, you can see that we have this sharp move to the downside from the chart, and on our indicator window 1 as well, we also see the sharp move to the 10 levels of the stochastic oscillator. So that is the first thing we are going to be looking for. Okay, we are trading on the 1 minute time frame, and for the zoom level, when you zoom out completely, you are using the third zoom level. Okay, so that is the zoom level we are dealing with when using this strategy. Okay, now after you see the sharp move, the next thing you want to see is you are now waiting for the candles to start touching the you're waiting for the moving average line to touch the ADX and the stochastic oscillator line, which happens right here. So the moving average has to touch the ADX line, and not just touching the ADX line alone, it has to also touch the 10 levels of the stochastic oscillator, which you can clearly see we have it right here and right here. So that is the first thing you want to pay attention to. Now whenever you want to now take a trade, we are waiting for a candle to start touching the Bollinger Bands, which you can see it right here. So this is all the candle that was touching the Bollinger Bands. Now as we see that, we are now patiently wait for the candle to come for our indicator for our Bollinger Bands to for the price to now touch the Bollinger Bands right here. After touching it, then we are now going to enter for our buys. Once we see that our indicator window 1 criteria have been met, then we are now going to enter for our buys, and then we was able to catch the spike right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys another example right here with this trade right here. So how do you participate in this price move right here? So this is what you have to do. Now you want to wait for a sharp move to the downside from the price, which you can clearly see it right here. A sharp move right here. After the sharp move, we are now waiting for the moving average to touch the 10 levels of the stochastic oscillator and also touch the ADX line. On these conditions have been met, we are now waiting for a candles to touch the Bollinger Bands, which happens right here and right here. So after we see the candle touch the Bollinger Bands, we immediately enter for our buy, and then we catch our spike. Okay, so if you are patient trader, you will be able to catch multiple spike, but if you are not patient, you just catch one spike and close your positions. Okay, so as simple as it is. So that is how the strategy works. So let me go to crash to show you guys one more example, and I call this a day. Now this another trade right here on crash 1000. Now this is a trade. you first wait for a sharp move from the moving average and the price to come and touch the 90 levels of the stochastic oscillator and also touch the X line. Once we see that, we are now waiting for a candle to touch the Bollinger Bands, which are most right here. After the candle touch the Bollinger Bands, we immediately enter for our sell and we catch our spike right here. So that is how it works. So let me show you guys settings for the strategy before I forgot. Now, first thing you want to do, just go to this icon you are seeing at the top. So when you click on this icon, the first indicator we are going to be adding is the Bollinger Band. So at the way you add this up, you just have to click on this F icon right here. So click on this F icon, search for Bollinger Band, click on it. Now for the parameters, the period is 10, the deviation is 1.700, shift is 0, apply to close, and for the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is settings we are going to be using for this strategy. Now for the second settings, which is the stochastic oscillator, we click on this F icon at the top. Now for the stochastic oscillator, we just have to set everything up as default. What we need is the levels. We need the 10 and the 90 levels. So go back and click on this save right here. Now for the next indicator, which is the ADX, so at where this up, we click on this F icon now, indicator window 1. Now for the ADX, period is 15. We only need the plus D1 right here. That is the so that is the level that we need, the D1. That is the levels that we need right here. After that, for the levels, we need the 90 and the 10 levels. So go back and then click on save. Now for the last indicator, which is the moving average, so click on this effect right here. Now for the moving average, the period is 1, shift is 1, method is simple, apply to close. Now for the style, use any color of your choice and click on save. So that is the settings you are going to be using for this strategy. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Find it helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on post notification anytime posting strategy. You guys will be aware. Thank you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.